Okay, since Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming out next week, I figure we will review Venom Snake from the Phantom Pain Play Arts line. Here we have the box. You can see it's got the logo, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, Play Arts Kai, and the name Venom Snake. On the right side, it's got a little portrait of Snake, kind of done in the same style as the promo art released, where he has that thing over his face and he's touching it with his hand. And then you got Afghanistan in the background, and you got Snake posed in a few different ways, showing off all the ways you can pose him. Pretty cool. I like these boxes. And then this is the E3 art. So here we have Big Boss. His face is different from the previously released Ground Zero's Snake. You can see his face there. I thought it was just going to be like the same face, but it's actually not. This is the Ground Zero's Snake. I really thought it was just going to be like a repaint or something like that, but you could see there are quite a few differences. Punished Snake or Venom Snake, his hair is a little more washed out. I kind of actually like the Ground Zero's version better, but the Phantom Pain version has more details. He's got the debris in his head to look like horns. He's got a lot of scarring on his face. You can see there, and if you actually look at in-game art and stuff, you'll see it matches. Here's an alternate head where he has goggles. All the scars are still there. There's just ponytail. The ponytail is actually removable, by the way, which is an interesting feature. And here is an alternate thing that covers his face. It looks a little silly, and it makes his neck look huge. Like he looks like a giraffe. From the side, you can kind of pull off the same artwork. He looks good. That's the picture right there. From the front, not so great. Looks like he's covering his eyes in shame. But from the side, it looks good. So here's more detailing on his costume. You can see here he's got more scars on his arms. He's got fingerless gloves. You see there. There's his snake. Haha. Funny and original joke no one's ever said before. Over here he's got like a little armband thing where you can see the Diamond Dogs logo. And then to top it all off, he's got that really cool robot arm. He's got knee pads there, his feet. Oh, I'll talk about his feet later, don't you worry about that. And then here's the back of him. I did have a piece that fell off his belt. I don't think it was all that important, though. Here is his belt, which I love. It's one of my favorite things about his design, because it's designed to look like a tail. Again, to make him look more like a demon, because he's got a horn and a tail. I love that design. So he's got a bunch of alternate hands, mostly closed and aiming, and I don't know what that one's for, but there's the iDroid, which also broke, so I have to wait for another release to get a functioning one. He also has a pistol that I put in his little holster there. It is the same pistol that came with Ground Zero's Snake, so I didn't care about having him not holding it, because if I'm going to have to justify buying all these different Big Boss figures for the Phantom Pain line, I want them all to be doing different things and have different unique items. Like this one has the AK-47, which is usually how I have him displayed. So the big gripe I have with this figure is that he does not stand up well at all. I don't know, it's something about his feet. I cannot find the sweet spot to position him. So I always just kind of have to lean him up against things, because he's always falling. The other gripe I have is that they randomly switched the scale on these figures. You can see here's Phantom Pain Big Boss next to Peace Walker Master Miller, and he's much taller. But this is a problem with the line in general, because here he is next to Liquid, and he's perfectly fine. So that's it for Big Boss, Punished Snake, Venom Snake, whatever you want to call him. I'm going to be collecting all these Phantom Pain figures just because that game's going to be great, and all the figures look great. So the next one I do, I have Quiet on the way, actually. I just ordered her the other day. So she will most likely be the next review, and boy does it feel good to be back. So see you next time, and remember, you're pretty good.
Pretty good.